Hi, Lions. It's Mrs. Clifford. I'm so glad you're joining me for another lesson. The lesson I'm going to teach you today is called The Attitude of Gratitude. Before I get started in that, I want to ask you a question. How would you like to be happier? I don't know about you, but I really like to be happy. And I'm going to show you this simple strategy called the attitude of gratitude that can actually help you be happier. Doctors and researchers have even done studies to show that when people have an attitude of gratitude, they actually can become happier. So let me show this to you. It's too good to keep to myself. So, attitude, that means how you feel about something. Your attitude towards something is your feeling. And gratitude means you're thankful. It's the things you're thankful or grateful for. Those words are synonyms, they mean about the same thing. So, when you have a attitude that is grateful and thankful, that can actually help you be happier. It's as simple as that. Now, in order to have an attitude of gratitude and to use this as a strategy, you need to get in the habit of writing down at least two things you're thankful for each and every day. So, I'll share a couple of examples with you. And you can record these things you're thankful for in a couple of different ways. In the Clifford house, we have what we call a counter blessings jar. And so we write down things we're thankful for and then we add it to the jar. So I'll do my daily ritual with you so you can see how it works. So one thing I'm thankful for today, it was 70 degrees out. The weather was beautiful, it was sunny, and I got to go for a walk. And it just felt so good to get outside. It's been rainy and we haven't been able to do that for a couple of days. And I went for a walk with Mr. Clifford and my dog Daisy, and the weather was beautiful. It was a great time for just us to catch up on just our conversations with each other. It felt good to exercise. And we even met a neighbor in the next neighborhood over. Her name is Pam. And we've lived here for over 20 years, and it's the first time I ever met her. And we had so much in common. So I'm just so thankful I got to go out for that walk, and it was a beautiful weather, great time with my dog, great time with Mr. Clifford, and I met a new friend. So I'm really grateful for that. So I'm going to record this, or I already recorded it, and I'm going to add it to our gratitude jar. And then something else I'm thankful for. It can be really difficult when things seem to be going really wrong, and there's a lot of things that you could be disappointed or frustrated by. So it can be difficult to find things that you are grateful for. But what I'm focusing on doing, a lot of us, our life has been interrupted by this coronavirus, and we aren't able to do things that we normally could. But I'm choosing to have an attitude of gratitude, and I'm looking for things that I can be thankful and grateful for because of the coronavirus. So, one thing I wrote down today that I'm going to add to my gratitude jar is I have extra time with my family because of the coronavirus. Usually, Mr. Clifford, he travels a lot for work. Well, he's been home with us for a month and a half, and it's been great to have that extra time as a family. I'm also thankful because I'm able to work more with my boys on their schoolwork, something that I couldn't do before because now they're doing their school at home rather than at Walkersville Middle and at Glade Elementary. So I am just so thankful that, I could be frustrated because of the coronavirus, but I'm choosing an attitude of gratitude. I'm choosing to be thankful. And I'm so glad I have this extra time with my family. It's a really special time that I know I'm going to look back on for many years. And I'm going to be so thankful that I had this time with my two boys and with Mr. Clifford. So I'm going to add this to my grateful jar. So you don't have to have a fancy jar. What some people do is some people actually create a journal, and it can just be a composition book or notebook paper. And you could just write down every single day a couple things you're thankful for. You could put the date and then just write it or draw pictures of the things that you're thankful for. If you want to create your own jar, you could find maybe a vase that you keep flowers in, or a mason jar or something like that, and just put it on little scraps of paper. But get in the practice every single day of finding at least two things that you're thankful for and then write them down. So either add them to a jar or add them to a journal, but make sure you're writing those things down every day. And then what's really fun is to go back at different times throughout the year and look back at all of the things that you have to be grateful and thankful for. So it can be easy to have an attitude of gratitude as long as you're intentionally looking for those things and you're writing it down. And doing that very simple thing can help you have a happier, healthier heart. So I hope you practice this today. I hope as soon as you finish watching this, you start your own jar or you start your own journal and you start the practice of having an attitude of gratitude. And I can't wait until we get back to school together and you can share with me your journals or the things that you recorded in your blessings jar. And I'll be sure to share the things I recorded as well. All right, Lions, I hope you have a wonderful night and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another lesson. Bye.